We've been uploading Shocky for 2 years now.
That's so gay.
Wow.
When you say that's so gay, do you realize what you say?
What did I say?
No, you know, like the fucking PSA.
Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
For the record, due to reasons, my mom has claimed that my name Adonis is lame and dumb.
That's so fucking stupid.
I was thinking about that because I was forced to come out to her thanks to some funny hijinks with my medical documents. They put my pronouns on there and she was like,
Oh.
that's a few more than I remember. So I tried to give her the rundown on how I felt about how I presented to the world, you know? And my mom didn't quite get it. And I don't blame her because I didn't explain it well. So this video is essentially going to be what I wish I told her when she asked, so are you like a boy?
Will you be showing her
Welcome.
this video?
No, not a chance in hell.
Understandable.
The tram scream.
Yeah.
How is the lighting, Roland?
It's good. It's good. Come over here.
I'll take
Oh,
we.
post your full name.
Say a full name.
I guess
They're gonna get you.
Tyler, I guess in post you're gonna have to put like, I don't know, a bar over my mouth and beep it out when I say her name.
Do you want me to cut that out?
I think it'll be fun if you put a funny beep over it.
Alright, bet.
So, behold, the spectrum. I've sort of arranged it in a,
Gender.
No, I laughed at it too.
Weak gender.
Strong.
hey, it'll make sense, okay?
I'm feeling a little insecure. I think I'm on the
Okay.
weak gender.
You are, Roland.
Actually, you strengthen your gender in combat.
I see. I
Like
understand.
Pokemon.
I see.
Yeah.
I haven't got my IVs.
You didn't train your gender. You have to give your gender a serious mint. Or as we like to call it, estrogen.
Oh my god. The booster.
So I've kind of broken it up with the y-axis referring to how specific the gender is.
They've
in,
made
like,
a chart.
in terms of like, the least specific you could get it is that a person is a person. Like, a person can be anything, so that's not specific at all, that's super vague, and it's not male, female, or any sort of other...
It's kind of just a vibe.
It's
right?
just the presence of gender, capital G, but
Okay.
with no specific, like, I don't know, what's the aim for it? And then on the side of, whoops, I switched them. That was for vague gender, sorry.
Discord notification.
That wasn't mine, that was the computer.
Oh.
It wasn't yours, audience.
In terms of specific gender, you have a very clear, strict rules of like how it presents and what it's identified as. So it's like the gender binary as it's typically taught, which is male, female, would be around 0, 0 here. It's incredibly base, it's just parts, okay?
Yeah.
It's parts and then assigning those parts, and there are very few of those parts. So, boom. Male, female. That's 0, 0. And then over here is where you'd start to get into what I call the fun zone, where you start to have a little bit of fun with it.
That's good.
Like, you can get more specific, and that even leads into the realm of otherkin, which we're not going into. That's a different lecture.
Or not?
That's a different lecture. You can do that lecture. That's
You do it.
How about
Yeah.
Roland?
No.
Listen, I'll make the cross, but you have to bear it, okay?
Please.
And then over here we have weak gender, which is how strongly you sort of project that gender out. So you could have an incredibly specific gender in terms of how you define it, but in terms of presenting, you just kind of... Question?
So would like a straight man who very much feels he's a man, and this is like 90% of his identity, still be on the weak gender side of the scale?
If he doesn't correlate like the way he presents himself outwardly with the gender identity he's chosen for himself.
How
'Cause-
strong
so-
is Ben Shapiro's gender?
We'll get into it. We'll get
I don't
into it.
know. So just for understanding, the weak and strong part is literally the presentation
The
or
presentation.
like. Okay, so if you're like, if you're literally a blob, but you really
Hey,
feel like.
hey, you want some? Listen, ego.
Okay.
Wait, ego, self. Okay.
I'll take that. Yeah.
Could you explain that more?
So, ego is your presentation and how you portray yourself to others, and then self is your internal things that you understand about yourself in
So
a
back-
familiar sense.
Back to his blob metaphor, the blob could go ego either way, oh no, self anyway, but not ego either way because they're a blob. Once the blob started putting on a dress and presenting female, they would gain on
Yeah.
that middle axis.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, I guess let's just get right into it. Do we have any other colors? That's a highlighter.
Someone stole my blue marker.
Green.
I'm sorry.
We've got green.
I'll keep an eye out for it, my bad.
So,
Yeah.
let's start here, because it's the origin. So, this is just kind of, we're going to call this Boringville. This is just classic gender binary. It's all parts, you know? Like, it's not really like your choice to portray it, but you don't make a whole thing out of it. It's just like males have penises, females have vaginas. That's it.
It's the
no
John
middle
Punch
ground.
Man way of viewing the world.
Yeah. It's just like slapping those two specific stickers on everything. It's lame. And I think you can get a lot cooler with it.
Tell us something cool.
Alright, so let's go up on the y-axis. So we're at 0, 1. So the gender is specific, but it's still being portrayed in the same type of way. So here is where I'd put someone that's transgender, actually. Because they understand, like, oh, a female is this, and a male is that, but if I didn't have this one thing, I would still, aside from one specific thing, I would still be, like, a male or something like that. So, you'd still adhere to the classic rules of, heteronormativity, exactly.
Holy shit.
In terms of presentation.
That was cool.
But you don't immediately agree with the physical idea that male equals penis, female equals vagina. You think that it can be more of a matter of the mind than the body. And then here at 0-2 is where we start to get into the realm of, like, time-based gender in the vague area of gender fluidity, as well as sort of two-spiritedness known in Native American like folklore.
Which is based as fuck.
It's always based. So, in this realm, we have the area that is often seen in a lot of native populations. The Maori have it. Native Americans, they had it. And I'm pretty sure it was a thing in Central Africa? Probably. And it's that there is not one, not two, but a secret third thing that's hanging out around here somewhere. And the other two are still just fine, but this secret third thing in there doesn't quite have to adhere to the rules of the binary. And it's sort of like the known and the unknown. Like, if there were a higher power or some other existence above our perception, this is where it would be. So, this is where you get into the realm of just being non-binary, two-spirited, or anything like that. It's sort of just like you're the go-between between the straight up binary and you're sort of, I don't know, you're cushioning it. It's cool. You can kind of be in there somewhere, very obviously part of the other. And then if we go at 0, -1, you start to get in the realm of demi-boys, which are people that feel one way at one time, and then they feel, it's conditional. You dig?
How is that different than the idea of it being fluid?
Because over here, it's like, you don't have it at all, like you're fully othered from it. Over here, it's the absence of that. Like, it's here, but it's getting cloudy, and it's not here at all.
Got it.
So, when you're a demi-boy, when you're not a boy, you're nothing, sorta. It's like, you don't feel... You feel like a boy sometimes. You briefly inhabit the body of a boy. Does that make sense?
Or you let the spirit of gender possess you for some time out of all the time in your
You
life.
experience the sensation of gender.
Yes.
So...
Sick.
Which is why their flags, they're often the traditional male-female colors, and the outside of it is gray, because it's like the brief flashes of gender, and then it's gone. And then right down here, we have totally vague gender, which is to say, no gender at all. This is a gender. You are just a person. It doesn't really matter what bits are on there. It's a person, and it can look however the fuck it wants. And it's not really...
Close the laptop. Close the laptop. Will that even work? Because sometimes
You can
I
also
close
just hold
my
the
laptop.
power button and shut it off.
Ugh.
Or leave it on for ambiance.
Ugh.
What was it?
Yeah, alright, I fear I can't fuck with the computer. I have no idea how to...
Proceeds to explode.
I die on the
Blue.
spot.
Blue.
It's blue!
Like how we have coordinates. Like on the gender spectrum.
Yeah, that's right.
It's so sick.
By the end of this lecture,
We're gonna be
we know our...
alienating everyone I want to see this video because everyone knows gay people can't do math.
It's true.
Will we find out our gender codes by the end of this lecture?
Hopefully.
Okay.
Roland, you
That's
can
our-
plot yourself
that's
on
our
it.
job.
I'll find out.
I
I'm
was
learning.
gonna do that if nobody else would.
This is what a gender studies degree would look like, I think. I don't know. I haven't taken that class yet. So, yeah. Alright, so let's go to 1-0, and that is male, female, but it doesn't really matter what clothing it is. Like, they can still present as male and identify as male and even look like dressed male on the side, but occasionally they want a dowel. They stick their feet in the wonderful ocean of... Is that a hand raise?
I mean, I was gonna wait for you to finish. Because because that's strong gender you're describing right now? Or close to the strong gender?
Yes.
Okay.
So... Whoops! Yeah, that's gonna stay there, but you just made me realize that we are in fact actually over here.
Okay.
Wait.
We're describing
no,
like...
No, I'm right.
But-
I'm right. Hold on.
Okay, I'll hold on.
Hold on, because you knocked over my train of thought and
I'm
forgot
so
what
sorry.
I was leading to.
You're just a gay person who can't do math.
You were talking about like no matter what, like it's still in the binary, but you wear other stuff.
Like their name, like in terms of their name, their presentation usually, and just like the way they identify, they could be a male. But occasionally, they create something to sort of channel feminine energy through. And that's where you get drag.
Woo. Okay.
1-0 is drag. Just the general realm of drag. Drag queens, drag kings, etc. It's sort of the idea that you can... that you can, like, experience the stuff that's going on over here, and it doesn't really affect who you are, like, personally, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then over here,
Beyond drag.
over here it's bigender. Sorry. So over here in the realm of strong gender presentation, but very little gender variance, you get the idea of bigenderism, in which you feel as though you are both male and female. And I just realized, I put two-spirit over here. Wrong. Here. I don't know why I did that, but I did it. And I fixed it now, so yeah. So over here, you feel as though one of them isn't enough. You need to have both, so you can more accurately present yourself onto society, you know? So you would portray yourself as masculine or as feminine at your sort of whim, you know? That's what that is. Over here, the spot that confused me a second ago, Roland.
I'm sorry, because yeah.
Over here we have people that occasionally,
Rolling.
alright.
Jackson, question.
Alright, where does androgyny fit in?
Androgyny.
Oh.
Yeah!
Let me finish.
I'm a goddamn genius.
You did it! So once you get here, you start to believe this is sort of where androgyny lives altogether. So you'd have times where this is, I guess, what I'd call androgyny, open parentheses, casual, close parentheses, in which you would mostly conform to a certain type of fucking... God damn it.
This is, it's not easy.
It's not easy.
You know how I feel when someone pulls out their phone while I'm doing my lecture, and all of a sudden I'm thinking about what they're doing, and then I stop. Is this a Spider-Man lecture? I forgot what I was doing. You know?
Pimpin' ain't easy. So this is where the general realm of androgyny is, and it's where you could occasionally present yourself as one thing while simultaneously feeling that sometimes it's okay for you to go the other way to sort of, I don't know, feel it out. You dig? So it's like somebody who only wears dresses as part of formal wear, or somebody that, I don't know, man, fuck. Oh well.
Where would like
I'll leave it at the one.
where would
Whatever.
like in Steven Universe where Ruby wears the dress and Sapphire wears the suit? Is that around this area?
Yeah, like
okay,
that.
Okay.
Or where I own 2 dresses and only wear them at like Shaka U and shit.
Yeah, it's just like you would pick and choose what times you would flip over, you know, but you would still very clearly flip over. You'd say, "I'm dressing masculine today."
So you
I'm
have
dressing
hard
feminine
lines
today."
still. It's not the cloud
You're
of the
doing both
two-spirit.
clothings, and you're clearly saying, "I'm being blank. I'm being blank," like that, but without actually going over here and fully doing it. Over here is straight up androgyny, just not giving a fuck. All your clothes are clothes, and there's no, oh, I'm being blank for this one and being blank for this one. It's just clothes.
The way it was meant to be.
It's just the way it was meant to be. It's all looks, sweetie.
Is unga bunga like food is fuel, clothes?
No,
No, not
it's more
quite.
Like, it's more like how chefs are like, hey, why not freeze dry a raspberry and fucking turn it into perfume to spray in people's mouths? That's fucking cool, and we can do that. Just the general realm of molecular gastronomy when it comes to cooking. Like, just going absolutely fucking buck wild.
It's like, why the fuck? don't
I
wear-
did not follow that metaphor. Can
It's
you?
like, why the fuck don't I wear just 20,000 cotton swabs as an outfit or something like that?
Exactly.
Okay.
It's just the pure fucking weeball energy, you know?
Is this like Lady Gaga outfit shit?
Yeah!
Yeah.
It's just, it's looks!
It's
Capital
kinda-
L, looks!
It kind of vibe. It kind of look cool in this cotton swab outfit.
That's cool.
and they would still feel like male, female, lux, like Wisdom on Instagram. That guy.
Love.
Oh, who?
Great model.
WSDM on Instagram.
We don't know.
He's looking.
WSDM.
WSDM.
Wisdom.
Hey Tyler, you should put these up on screen.
Did a really sick look with those big, like, boots that were trendy, those, like, Astro Boy boots. And did the, like, Krusty Krab fashion line look.
The
Or the
Krusty Krab
SpongeBob
fashion line.
The
Hey,
JoJo
stuff
character.
is moving.
Good morning, Krusty Krab.
This just turned into one of those fucking. We just became the Breakfast Club.
Oh my god.
We've always been the Breakfast Club,
Breakfast
Jackson.
Club.
The Breakfast Club.
Holy shit, that's crazy.
Nothing's popping up for what? WSDM. Oh, wait.
Give me your phone.
And give up your phone. Surrender your phone.
Wait, no, I'll just send it
No,
to
it's
the.
not.
I'll just
Let me
send it.
I don't
Can you
know.
hold this for a second?
Okay, no, I'll just send it to the
My
Discord.
stuff's loading really slow.
Oh, I fucked it. It's WISDM.
Thanks.
The pooch. It's so screwed it.
The pooch is so screwed.
The
You
proverbial
did
pooch.
what to the dog?
You're glad Toast didn't hear that.
What's
If
this
any of this
toast
shit
now?
loads, oh my god.
I had internet earlier too,
Oh,
but
there
I
it
fixed it. Fuck, I have 1%. Oopsies.
Hey, hand me your phone, I can plug it in. It's not an Apple, is it?
Wait, this one's.
That
an
hit
Apple.
my dick,
I'm
bro.
Oh, it's this guy.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Like,
love this guy.
the way he says that clothes are just fucking clothes, you know?
As someone that hates clothes, I agree.
I just put on like a ratty t-shirt
Thank you,
and
Tyler.
jeans every day, so
Yeah, he had the codename Kid That's Worth It.
Yeah.
No, wait, really? I thought that when you said that it was like a joke.
No.
I thought you meant that to be
No,
sarcastic.
He means it. He
That's crap.
commits.
God, I looked
Heinz
over and
Doofenshmirtz thing?
fucking what the fuck? Because I looked over and saw like the drawing of the character and I was like,
Vanessa real
It is it's for like $5,000. I'm like, hello?
crazy.
There's no way you spent $5,000 to look like Heinz Doofenshmirtz.
he's just a guy in a lab coat.
If you have the money.
Check out his fitness
Why not?
shit, though.
Why not?
What the fuck is that?
It's called Drip Roland.
Oh, it's not gonna
on
do it,
me,
this.
it's not.
And you know nothing
Wait,
about
show it
that.
back.
It's called motherfucking
There it is.
bars and you know nothing about that.
Oh.
I'm just gonna go down
He's
through
gonna
this
watch
shit.
me.
Oh my god. My child. Alright. Anyways, back to. And now that we've got all the sort of absolute points on here sussed out, we can get fun with it. So we can also, if you get a little bit of the strong gender here, or I guess I'll go into the corners. So, boop, boop. Ah, shit. Boop.
What work?
Wah, wah. So, I guess in the far corner of strong specific gender would be. That's the realm of otherkin, okay?
Oh,
It's people that literally, like, base their outfits around.
is it furries? Almost.
Yeah, basically.
It's extreme gender performance.
It's just the most extreme expression of as much gender as you can, which is still pretty cool. Like, I've seen this one artist on Instagram, Katorius, who deals with BPD and autism, as well as a bunch of other weird gender bullshit going around as a DID, who deals a lot of weird gender stuff that goes on because of the result of their DID, and they make some pretty cool outfits to figure it out, I guess. And that's this realm. It's just as far as you can take it, full send. Over here with vague gender, but it's incredibly strong. In this realm is where I'd put my gender, right here. That's mine.
That's mine. You can't have it.
That's mine. You can't have it. Because there are a few of them that I like a lot. Gender fawn, gender flora, and gender... what's the third one? Fae. That one. It's where you describe your gender as not always this, but never this, unless.
Okay.
That's what I said to my mom when she asked me,
Always this, but never
are you
this,
a boy?
unless.
So I explained it to her like this.
Like, it's a bit whimsical.
This, but never this, unless this. That's.
It's the format that most comes to mind when I think about it is that recently I've gotten involved in these cool choose your own adventure story games that they have. Not like episode, the ones that are like novels that you read, like the books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're on your phone. And a thing you can do for your pronouns is that you can set the individual usage of said pronoun for, like, its grammatical use. So you could put his as your possessive pronoun, but like herself, they, etc., for specific usages. And that's where this goes. You could very clearly point out where you're putting it, and it doesn't make a lot of sense, the way that you assign what to what. And it really doesn't have to, because at the end of the day, it's how you perceive it. So, that's where I am, and I think it sucks! The one I use is, boop, 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 boop. It's called gender fawn. I don't like being perceived as female. It sucks. I wish I didn't get that, honestly. But, unfortunately, I am still my mother's daughter. No matter how hard I try, I cannot be a son. It's just, I don't have the skills for that. But, I would still like to be someone's husband, perhaps. Or maybe a boy. But I don't like it when I can't hang out or use the term sister with my sister, because I was never her brother, because she was my little sister and that's how it was. And those are the only exceptions to it. I don't like being a girl, but I like being a daughter and I like being a sister, so I can deal with that. But for the most part, I'm a dude.
That makes the this, never this, unless make a lot of sense.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I told you. I wish this is what I could have said to her, because if it has the same effect on you as it would have had on her, she would have gotten it. And we probably wouldn't have had to have this lecture. But she didn't, and so we must power through. Over here, weak but specific gender, which is entirely ego-based. Not ego, fucking self-based. You don't present your gender, but you can very clearly say what it is. And it isn't defined by any way you look. It's just, you hold that in your heart of hearts, you know? You don't really feel like sharing it, and you would rather not be perceived at all. That's what this is. Like, if you could just be a floating voice in space, that's what this would be, okay? There's no visible gender going on here. But
a floating voice in space that knows it's...
that knows itself. It's sort of like how you have heroes that their whole thing is that they go invisible, but they're still aware of what their body is doing because how can you not be? It's like that. Like, sure, I can't see my hand waving it like in front of my face if I'm invisible, but I can still understand that's what I'm doing with my hand. That's what this is. That's how you feel about it. You don't have to share it with anyone else. That's yours. And that's cool. Next, this. Gender? I've never heard of her.
That would have been a great way to end a lecture.
No, unfortunately not. That was a skit.
Okay, I understand.
Gender isn't real. You're a microbe on a little speck in a little plane of fire in a fucking universe.
And you put everything on a bagel.
And you put everything on a bagel. And you turn into a rock. That's what this is. That's... Who gives a shit, quite frankly,
Yeah.
is what this is.
Weak gender,
Like-
vague gender.
Weak gender, vague gender, it's not there. It's just not. And you could try to put anything you want on this and be like, oh, you're XYZ because you ABC. No, you don't. It's just here. And there's nothing you can really do. And that's good too. Because some people really don't need that. And more power to them. Hell yeah. It's been Shocker You.
Yeah, boy.
Does anybody want to plot themselves on there?
I don't even know where to begin.
I'll take it. We have multiple markers.
Cameraman.
Cameraman!
Yeah.
Oh, I can.
Sing us a
I'm
song
vanilla,
for the
so-
cameraman.
Record,
Like
Tyler.
here.
Okay, so.
Ooh, it stopped. No, wait. Did it not?
Nah, you're good.
I don't,
Alright,
know anything
Ezri?
about, I don't know anything about cameras. Where's the marker?
Oh, somewhere over there.
In the bucket.
Yeah. We'll put it there.
Where would a cis
Fire
person
gender.
be?
I'm trying. Yeah.
Alright,
Where,
fine.
where would a cis person be?
A cis
For reference.
person's right
Center.
here.
So
Okay.
like,
Yeah, that's me.
I'm like, I think I'm like right here, but I'm like looking in this direction.
I hate to disappoint.
I'm like looking
I
there.
hate to disappoint
I'm like,
all of you. I am vanilla ice cream.
Hey, can a cis person have a strong gender?
Imagine just not doing butt
I am
stuff.
very confidently the baseline.
I mean, where does He-Man go on this?
I am the lack of any innovation.
He-Man is pretty presenting.
Really,
Yeah,
really
that's what I'm
speaks
saying.
to me as a person.
Default
not gonna lie.
model.
I'll put He-Man on the board for it.
I,
He-Man would be like...
He-Man's right here.
Not like here.
Yeah, He-Man is pretty hyper masculine.
Yeah, he's more presenting than
He-Man is in drag territory.
Yeah. Listen, I think that the only reason He-Man
Just
I think He-Man is just a drag king.
You know what? Fair.
Yeah,
King.
absolutely.
You seen his base form? Yeah.
And Captain America would be like...
Captain No.
Here.
No. No, listen. If you're gonna put He-Man here, that's also where Captain America's gotta go.
Captain America is not as drag or performative of his masculinity as
Hey,
He-Man.
Hey guys.
He's like
Hey,
white
guys,
Marvel
don't make
gray
me tap
sludge.
the sign. Don't make me tap the sign.
The laptop's off.
Turn it
What
on.
sign?
What sign?
Hold on.
Just say it.
Hold on. Hey, you know how Captain America got his whole start in being performatively masculine for the World War II Bond
Yeah.
fund? That.
That's not when he doesn't walk around
Yeah,
wearing a
but he-
bikini bottom
But he
and a
wears.
jacket.
But he wears a
When he
unitard.
wears a superhero suit and he spends all his time. Have you ever seen American Gods?
No further questions. I understand. I get it now.
Do you remember the burlesque show?
Yeah.
Thor.
Yeah.
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 I
Captain
understand.
America's that.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right.
Okay.
Marvel's too gray sludgy to actually actualize that aspect deep within it, though. That's like the fucking Play-Doh world of forms of Marvel's Captain America, but He-Man actually actualizes closer to that.
I'm glad at least Roland, I could beam that into your head.
I understand it. It's very masculine unitard, Tyler.
I get the concept. I just don't think Marvel really executes it. Captain America is still boring as fuck to look at. He communicates more nothing than
He has a
masculinity.
bulge, Tyler.
Yeah, Tyler, like it's a repeatedly voiced fact that Captain America's old suit makes his ass look incredible.
Running joke in the MCU.
That's a running joke that is America's ass. Like, his whole point was that he got objectified, guys.
I am starting to see what you're saying.
I make sense occasionally. A lot of you guys take that for granted. That I am very silly, but I swear there's something going on up here.
Yeah.
The hamster is on the wheel.
Yes, it is.
He's going so fast it doesn't look like he's moving, but I assure you he is. He does seem to be just floating there, but something is happening. Something's going on.
Shaka you?
Shaka you.